Not My Business is a poem by Niyi Osundare. This video covers the literary devices used in the poem. Let's begin. Number 1. Refrain. In the poem Not My Business, the refrain is repeated in the first, second, and third stanzas. It adds emphasis, and in this case, it resounds the speaker's indifference and unwillingness to speak up in the face of injustice and oppression, as he believes he has what he wants. The suffering of others did not affect him. The writer used the refrain to emphasize his deluded way of thinking. The speaker in the poem keeps repeating these words. What business of mine is it? So long they don't take the yam from my savoring mouth. Number 2. Simile. An example of simile in Not My Business is found in the expression soft like clay, used in stanza 1, line 2. This simile provides a vivid description of the brutality inflicted on Akoni, the victim of the oppression. It suggests that the victim was beaten to a formless state or until he was unable to stand without support. Number 3. Metaphor. An example of metaphor in the poem is seen in stanza 1, lines 3 to 4, and stuffed him down the belly of a waiting jeep. This metaphor shows the jeep as predatory and capable of devouring victims. Whoever goes down the belly of the jeep may never return. Number 4. Personification. In stanza 4, the jeep and the lawn were given human attributes. The jeep is said to be waiting, while the lawn is bewildered. Number 5. Enjambment. The run-on lines used in the poem keep it going and interesting. It is one of the most prominent literary devices in the poem. Here are some examples. Example 1. There came one night, booted the whole house awake, and dragged landlady out. Stanza 2, lines 8 to 10. Example 2. She went to work one day, only to find her job was gone. Stanza 3, lines 15 and 16. Number 6. Symbolism. Examples of symbolism in Not My Business include 1. They, which symbolizes those in power who carry out the oppression. Example 2. Akoni. Akoni represents the masses, the victims of the oppression. Example 3. The jeep. The jeep is a symbol of class, power, and oppression. The description of how Akoni was stuffed down the belly of the jeep highlights the violence and brutality that come with those riding the jeep. Number 7. Imagery. The way imagery was used in Not My Business is such that the reader can imagine the scenes described based on the choices of words used. Example stanza 1. The words picked, beat, stuffed, and the phrase soft as clay create vivid images in the minds of the reader. A second example is found in stanza 2, where the writer uses the expression booted the whole house awake to show that the oppressors are probably the military or people with such training. They hit with their boots, suggesting physical violence and power. It also shows that they have strong physiques. Number 8. Alliteration. Alliteration in the poem Not My Business creates a lyrical effect, lending a stronger impact, and here are some examples. The consonant sound S is repeated in stainless and sack in line 18, stanza 3. Number 9. Transferred epithets. This is when an adjective that will logically describe one noun is applied to another in the same phrase or sentence. You see examples in lines 24 and 25. In line 24, the expression hungry hand is used. The line reads, "A knock at the door froze my hungry hand." Usually, hungry will refer to the being who owns the hand, but in this line, hungry is qualifying hand. Another example is in line 25 that reads, "The jeep was waiting on my bewildered lawn." Here, the adjective bewildered is qualifying lawn, whereas it's an adjective that is used to qualify a human. Number 10, rhetorical question. In Niyi Osundare is not my business. The rhetorical question, "What business of mine is it?" recurs in stanza 1, 2, and 3. The speaker was speaking to no one. Rather, he was affirming to himself that his choice not to care and remain detached from the oppression of the people around him is what he should do. The question is more like the speaker's response to the why of his action. Furthermore, it shows the speaker's belief that he is not obligated to interfere, intervene, or take responsibility relative to the oppression and injustice going on around him. Did you identify any other literary devices in Not My Business? Let us know in the comment section. Also, we would like to hear from you about how helpful this has been to you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.